New Zealand, a land of remarkable beauty, isolated for millions of years, home to unique plants and animals. The Maori arrived over 700 years ago. Skilled navigators, they crossed the Pacific Ocean. They built a rich culture, deeply connected to the land. They lived in harmony with nature. Their stories and traditions were passed down orally. This isolation ended in the 17th century. European explorers arrived, drawn by the promise of new lands. The Dutch explorer Abel Tasman was the first to arrive in 1642. He encountered the Maori, a proud and resourceful people. These early encounters were often tense. Misunderstandings arose due to cultural differences. Despite this, trade and exploration continued, forever changing the course of New Zealand. In 1840, a pivotal event took place in the history of New Zealand. The Treaty of Waitangi was signed, marking a significant moment in the relationship between the British Crown and the Maori people. This agreement aimed to establish a British governor in New Zealand, bringing the country under British rule. It also aimed to protect Maori land rights, ensuring that their ancestral lands would remain under their control. The treaty was signed by numerous Maori chiefs and representatives of the British Crown, symbolizing a mutual understanding and agreement. However, the treaty's interpretation remains controversial to this day. The English and Maori versions contain significant differences, leading to misunderstandings and conflicting interpretations. These differences have led to ongoing disputes over land ownership and sovereignty. The Treaty of Waitangi continues to be a source of debate and contention in modern New Zealand. Despite the treaty's intentions, conflict continued to arise between the Maori and the British settlers. Land confiscation became a common practice, often justified by the British authorities. As a result, many Maori were displaced from their ancestral lands, losing their homes and livelihoods. This displacement led to further resentment and resistance among the Maori people. The New Zealand Wars, a series of conflicts between the Maori and the British, had a profound impact on the nation. These wars resulted in significant loss of life on both sides, leaving a lasting legacy of pain and loss. They also led to the further marginalization of Maori, affecting their social, economic, and cultural standing in New Zealand. Section 4. The transformation of Aotearoa. Colonization dramatically transformed New Zealand, bringing profound changes to its landscape and society. European settlers established farms and towns, laying the foundations for modern New Zealand. They introduced new agricultural practices and livestock, which reshaped the economy and environment. Sheep farming became a major industry, driving economic growth and transforming rural areas. Gold was discovered in the South Island in the 1860s, sparking a significant gold rush. Thousands flocked to New Zealand, hoping to strike it rich and change their fortunes. This gold rush fueled economic growth, leading to rapid development and prosperity. It also led to the development of new towns and infrastructure, shaping the future of the nation. New Zealand became a self-governing colony within the British Empire in 1852, gaining more autonomy. This gave settlers more control over their affairs, allowing them to shape their own destiny. However, Maori continued to be excluded from decision-making, facing significant challenges and marginalization. The late 19th century saw the rise of Maori political activism as they fought for their rights. Leaders emerged, demanding greater recognition of their rights and a voice in governance. They sought to revitalize Maori culture and language, ensuring their heritage was preserved for future generations. Section 5. A legacy of resilience and reconciliation. The legacy of colonization continues to shape New Zealand today, influencing its culture, politics, and social dynamics. The country grapples with the complexities of its past, striving to understand and address the impacts of historical events. The Treaty of Waitangi remains a focal point, symbolizing both the promises and the challenges of the nation's history. Efforts towards reconciliation are ongoing, with dialogues and initiatives aimed at healing and understanding. The New Zealand government has made strides in addressing past injustices, implementing policies to rectify historical wrongs. Land has been returned to Maori ownership, a significant step in acknowledging and correcting past dispossessions. Financial settlements have been reached, providing resources for Maori communities to rebuild and thrive. Maori culture has experienced a resurgence, with traditional practices and ceremonies being celebrated and preserved. Language revitalization programs have gained momentum, ensuring the survival and growth of the Maori language for future generations. Traditional arts and crafts are flourishing, showcasing the rich cultural heritage of the Maori people. New Zealand recognizes the importance of its dual heritage, celebrating both Maori and Pākehā contributions to the nation's identity. It strives to create a more equitable and just society, where all citizens can thrive regardless of their background. The journey towards reconciliation is long and complex, requiring ongoing commitment and collaboration from all parties. Yet, it is a testament to the resilience of both Maori and Pākehā, New Zealanders of European descent, who continue to work towards a shared future.